Halloween is a time to have a good time with scary stuff. From ghosts to witches to monsters, it's all about the fear factor. Well, make-believe fear can be all kinds of fun. Financial fear is anything but. And from time to time, most of us are going to have that. You know, I've been talking to people about money for more than 30 years. Let me tell you some of the biggest fears I've encountered and how you might conquer them. First fear, risk. Like the kind you find in the stock market. It's natural to be afraid of losing money. After all, it doesn't grow on trees. How do you face this fear? First, educate yourself. This is not rocket science. Then use techniques like diversification to minimize the risk. Then there's debt. Being afraid of debt is smart, but being so afraid you freeze isn't. Face it by understanding the difference between good and bad debt. Good debt's the kind that pays more than it costs. Bad debt's the kind that comes from living beyond your means. Now here's a biggie, fear of budgeting. Look, if you're not tracking your expenses, it's like driving with your eyes closed. Now that is scary. Then there's estate planning, like having a will. While it might be scary to plan for death, what's really frightening is the mess that can result when you don't. So don't focus on death, focus on those you'll leave behind. Finally, who's not afraid of the tax man? Well, learn a little, document your deductions, and you should never have to be. Bottom line, nothing wrong with a little fear, but certainly you don't want to live in financial fear. And you get rid of that fear with knowledge. And where do you find that knowledge? All over the place, including right here at MoneyTalksNews.com. Go there and do a search for financial fears. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacey Johnson.